Hi, I would like to talk about the previous video I've made where I called it How to Stop Overthinking Forever. What I speak about in the video is we look at what is overthinking, what it does and things around it, and how to stop it. And what I've said is that you can do a practice of seeing that the attention, I will now try to take it as simply, basically what I'm telling you in that video. It makes you see that the attention is in your control. Where you put your attention and what you believe is in your control. You do not control those thoughts. So, just if there was any misconception about you being the one who's having thoughts, the one who's the thinker, and the one who controls things, which is a lot of times seen out of these teachings. People think they can control the mind, that they are in control of the thoughts. You are not. They just come, and they come out of your identity. They come for whoever you take yourself to be. That's your belief and identity. Your identity, belief, and the attention is in your control. What you identify yourself as and what you condition the mind to say and do, and the way it has those thoughts, is what it's gonna have there. The only way to move from it is to not identify with it. To create distance between you and the thoughts, between you and the thinker of thoughts, which is still just a thought. I also made a video on that. So it's kind of a trap, which I wanted to point out, because one big trap out of this is then that you have a control of thoughts, that you can just stop the mind. You're not stopping the mind. Who is there to stop the mind? Who? You say, I am consciousness that stops the mind. I am this awareness. I am God. I am whatever that stops this thinking. That by practicing can get better at being rid of overthinking and all of those things. It's not what I'm teaching. And if that's the way you got it from anyone else, that you are this consciousness which is working, or like this soul which is working on itself to be better, on like get somewhere higher. No, it's not like that. You got it wrong. What that video means and the way I said it was just a small step. It's just a small step back from all of this, where you exercise your attention, but not actually exercise it. You exercise it you exercise it in a way that you will see that even when you put attention away from those thoughts, from the overthinking, for example, okay, overthinking is happening, and you just put the attention away from overthinking on the body, for example, or you put the attention somewhere outside, around. I said, notice what is happening around you, out of those thoughts. That the situations which are in the thoughts are not about now. And even when they're about now, there are a lot of times out of this personal identity about what should be done now. Another example, when you stop working, a lot of people have their mind just doesn't let them relax. You should be doing something. I should be doing something, it says. I can't just relax here, or like, oh, I'm gonna relax. Then they get home and like they wanna relax, but they end up doing something because they cannot stop. That's, for example, another thing where you take yourself as this person. So the thoughts could be about now, what needs to be done now, but they are out of this personal identity. As a person who should always be working, who says they should always be working and have no relaxing time? It's how they've been brought up. for example, or somewhere they just picked it up. But there is not a moment of silence, calm, just relax. There is not a moment where you're not you in the personal sense, okay? There's not a moment where you're not your ideas, your past, your blah blah blah, okay? So what I wanted to say is, this is not to give you a sense of control and then controlling, and because the sense of I am controlling this mind and I am trying to figure out how to control my mind is a huge trap, and it gives you the illusion of the control that there is a doer which controls the mind. No, this is to give you a sense of, oh, when I put the attention away, these thoughts lessen, they disappear. And then there is a seeing of, oh, there is a little bit more space. And then you can inquire into it. Into what you are when those thoughts are gone. You are there before them when they happen, when they're gone. And out of this watching, and out of also seeing that you can move the attention how about you want, then you can inquire into what you are. What is it that speaks in there, in those thoughts? Who is the thinker? And all these things. You can inquire into them. But you get stuck if you start taking yourself as this one who needs to constantly work on, or like constantly be on the lookout. Oh, I should watch out, because if any bad thoughts come, I need to be here to defend myself and to be ready to put the attention away. No, you should not be fighting it. You should not be resisting any kind of thought. Just use those thoughts to inquire deeper and deeper, because it makes you notice, I can put the attention away. So if I can put the attention away, then why, what is happening with those thoughts if they're not me? Why are they there? For whom do they come? Because if you get very good at putting your attention away or resisting thoughts, you're just good at resisting thoughts. That doesn't give you much, because you're not gonna get rid of them. I said at the end of the video, the mind gives up. But now I would like to specify that what I meant by it is you get so good at seeing with space that is not you. But then I also, as I was listening back to it, I realized that there could be a trap out of this. That you will get really good at resisting thoughts. And you will battle them. That's all. Don't fight the thoughts. Just use this as a little step of like, oh damn, okay, what else is there? And then digest it more. Another step, and see who is the one who's thinking these thoughts. Okay? Because to simply put it, if you have thoughts which scare you, make you anxious, angry, or any kind of suffering or pain, you will be stuck on them for a long time this way. This is just a stepping stone. Use it wisely. Because, okay, simply, if you get good at pushing these thoughts away without seeing you are not them, or that they do not actually have power over you, they will keep coming back. Or different thoughts will keep coming back. It's again working on the person, okay? It's difficult to talk about this. I don't know who's gonna get this and who's not gonna get this. But you are not to resist, okay? You are not to push it away. You are to see that you can drop it. That's all. see that you can let go of this flow of thoughts and move away from them at any point, okay? But don't stop there, because if you leave it at that, then you still have different kind of thoughts coming up, because you are this person and this person needs to worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow might be something bad happening and blah 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 blah. It goes again and you go, okay, I noticed it, move away. 20 minutes. Yeah, but I'm this person, I know I'm doing a spiritual practice, but move away. And you do it over and over and over. And in that, you see more and more that you can let it go. That you can just look away. Just let it drop, but not resist. This is to show you that the thoughts are not doing anything to you. That you can let go. That letting go actually feels nice. It's a little stepping stone. It's not for you to keep doing it and waiting for the mind to give up. Because if you use this as a fighting mechanism and wait for the mind to give up, it's not gonna happen. Okay? This is a very helpful thing to exercise the attention, but not to fight, control, or resist. Thank you. I'll make more videos on inquiry. Okay?